So the first part is like this. First two chords here. Yeah. So this is the 4th fret on the low E string, and you bar the whole the 4th fret of all strings basically. So the 4th fret of the low E string, and then the G string 4th fret. Then you go from the 6th fret, 4th fret on the high E string. You use these 3 fingers to pluck the lower strings, the G, B and the E strings. The next position is here on the 4th fret of the A string, 4th fret of the G string, 5th fret of the B string, 2nd fret of the E string, the high E string, and then you do a pull off there. First the A string and then the G string, B string and E string together. Then the pull off, and then again the G, B and E string. So the 2 chords are like this. And then going to the next one. And then the next 2 chords, let me play it a little bit slow. It's a little bit different than I play here, but I'll tell you why. Because I cannot reach this position here, so you know, this chord is like it's on the 2nd fret of the, so I bar the 2nd fret here, and it's the 2nd fret of the low E string, and then it's the 3rd fret of the G string, and then it's, you have to try to get the 6th fret in there, 4th fret, 2nd fret of the high E string, while holding this chord. Well, I cannot do it yet, but you know, the fingers, after some time your fingers get stretched out a little bit more if you do some exercises. What I do now basically is I let the chord go. So I play the low E string and the G, B and high E string. Then I go to the next chord with this in between, 6, 4, 2. So I'm kind of sneaking there, you know, until I can make this chord. Almost got it. So yeah, whatever works for now. What follows here is the 2nd fret of the A string, 4th fret of the D string, 3rd fret of the G string, and then the 5th fret of the B string, and the open high E string. So the whole thing, these 2 chords are like this. The final 3 chords of this part are like this. And then to the, then it repeats itself, okay? So what I'm doing here is the open low E string, and then the D string, the 2nd fret on the D string. I also have the 1st fret on the G string positioned here, not really hitting it, but it's only the low E string and the D string, and then fret number 4, 2 and open high E string, okay? And then to this chord. It's a beautiful chord actually. I have no idea what it is. But it's the 1st fret on the A string, 2nd fret on the D string, open G string, 4th fret on the B string, open high E string. And then that little thing in there, while you let the rest of the chord ring, okay? I use my ring finger then on the second fret of the B string, and then pull off to the open B string, and then hit with the pinky. I hit the third fret on the G string, and then again the second fret on the B string, then the pinky again on the third fret of the G string, and then the open B string. So like this. And then this thing follows after that, in between to the end of this part. This is the 4th fret on the low E string, 4th fret on the D string, 4th fret on the G string, and the open B string. And just hitting the low E string first, and then yeah, the D, the G, and the B string together. So the whole part then, or at least the whole last 3 chords. So there's a little bit of strumming on the second chord. So second time he plays it, let's do the whole thing. It's a little bit different at the end then. Let me play this part a little bit slow, okay? After this little bit here, the second time. Get the power chords here, and then like that, the accents. So then follows the power chord on the 4th fret here of the A string, 4th fret of the A string, and this is the 6th fret on the D and the G string. Then move it 1 fret up to the 5th fret, then 1 more to the 6th fret, and then to the 7th fret. And then you get the accents here. So you get the low E, 7th fret, A, 7th fret, and then the D and the G strings, 9th fret, and then 7th fret of the B and the E string again. So let me play the whole first part with a repeat in it, okay? I'll play it really slow so you can follow what's happening exactly. I'm only sneaking around this little chord here then. I'm releasing it because I cannot make this reach, okay? So beware of that. So that's it. You just have to check out the last 4 hits of the power chords here, exactly where they are. You know, you just have to practice along with the track, I guess. Because for me it's a bit difficult now to do that, playing it without the beat and so slow. Okay. Let me now play it with the beat. Okay. Actually what he's doing here, downstroke, upstroke with these accents. So I'm guessing downstroke, middle finger, maybe middle finger and ring finger, and upstroke, thumb, yeah? Then do the next part. So let me play the next part for you, really slow. So it's the 4th fret and the 6th fret and 4th fret on the A string, 6th fret G string, 6th fret D string, and then the 4th fret on the B string. And then doing the 6th fret on the D string and G string and the open B string with index, middle, ring finger. And then the 6th fret on the D string, 3rd fret on the G string, open B string. So the whole thing sounds like this from the beginning. Then moving to this part. And then the next part is on the 4th fret of the low E string. And then the D string, 4th fret also, 2 times. I hit it 2 times with the middle finger, index finger. And I use my ring finger to hit the 2nd fret on the B string. Okay. After that you get 4th fret D string, 4th fret G string, and open B string with index, middle, ring finger. After this little bit, you get the open D string, really short. You're thinking, what the hell is it doing there? But it's in there for sure 2 times also. When he repeats the part, it's coming back too. And later in another part, you actually hear it the whole time in between too, so it's something there. Then we get 3rd fret, 1st fret on the G string, and then hammer on to the 3rd fret again. And then we go to the low E string, the 2nd fret with the thumb. So the last little bit is like this. So this little bit here, the D string really short, not like this. So you have to mute it with the left hand somehow. Yeah, what I'm doing with the open D string here, I open it or I hit it, and then I put my left finger on there, muting it, making sure it doesn't ring, you know what I mean? And then moving to the next bit. So after this, so you get the 2nd fret on the low E string, 1st fret on the D string, and then the open B string, 1st fret on the D string, and then this little bit here. This is on the G string, 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 1st fret on the G string, and then the 4th fret on the G string, 3rd fret on the G string, and then pull off to the 1st fret on the G string. So the last little bit, let me play it. And then to the last chord here, which is the open E string, the open low E string, 2nd fret on the A string, 4th fret on the D string, 1st fret on the G string, open B and high E string. Into the last chord, this little bit here. finger is already in the right position here, you know, on the, so you can leave it there on the first fret of the G string. You just put the second fret on the A string and the fourth fret on the D string there. Yeah. Then it's going back again. But what he's doing there is like two strokes with the, I think with the index finger, up stroke, down stroke. Then a golpe on the guitar with the thumb. You hit then the lower strings. It's like this then. So you hear it? So you do 2 times this index stroke there, and the thumb with the golpe. And then you continue strumming with the index finger on the, yeah, more on the lower strings. So the G, the B and the E string basically. Occasional D string in there perhaps. And then you, until you have to start again. So after this. He just repeats the whole part exactly the same. And after that you get only that as an end, so the only difference is the second time at the end you get this. So you get an upstroke, downstroke with this last chord, with the index I guess, and then a rasgueado, you know, with the ring finger, middle finger and index finger. You know about these techniques? I don't explain the techniques of the rasgueados and things like that because it's going to be even more detailed then. So there's plenty of videos to find on YouTube, for instance, about rasgueados and other flamenco techniques. Okay. Okay, let me play the whole this whole part then, and with the repeating in it. Okay, slowly. Like that then, okay? Let me play it along with the track now, really slow, like 35% of the speed. So thanks for watching, and I'll be posting the next part pretty soon. It's gonna be nice too. Yeah, and if you like this video, you know, feel free to like the video actually on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Okay. All right. See you next time. Bye bye.